Hey guys, Nico here to steal the first few minutes of your show. First off, I just want to take a moment to thank everyone for tuning in. At the time of recording this, we actually have about 200 listens from 6 different countries, and we actually hit position 11 on Apple Podcasts for games in Canada, which is just a crazy stat to think about. We definitely have more listeners so far than we thought we would get, so really just wanted to extend our thanks and, keep telling your friends, everyone you know about us, and, take a moment to give us a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever it is you're listening to us on. We would really appreciate that. It really helps. We're going to be doing everything here that we can to make sure that we're, nailing these rules and making this game as entertaining for you guys as it is for us. With that being said, I just wanted to say thanks again. And, please enjoy episode 7. To bleed or not to bleed.
Hello there, and welcome back to the Dienamic Encounters podcast. Can't even remember our own names. That's a good start.
Episode 7.
Is this episode 7, yeah.
Yeah, how's everyone been? We haven't played in quite a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It has been. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's in the basement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I listened back to the previous episode, and I'm like, oh man, we're like funny.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Just sitting by himself in his room.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, we are.
Yeah. I mean, it could be just my ego getting to me.
You're really on to something here.
Just like listening to myself back and going, man, you know what? I do tell good jokes. So I'm looking forward to today. Yeah.
That's good. I've been excited to play as well. I
feel like your excitement should frighten us, though.
I'm always excited. There's always stuff because I like to read online on like the blogs and like see how other people had issues with encounters. And there's some problematic encounters coming up for you guys, so I'm excited to see how you guys deal with it because I don't think it's gonna be very well.
It's okay.
You're so wrong.
Fine. We'll be okay.
I'm
you thought
completely
Mashkuta was gonna
confident.
fucking.
I did.
Yeah.
I did think Mashkuta was gonna kill at least one person.
No problem.
Not even close.
Yeah. Yeah. Even without Andrew, we did fine.
I helped.
Anyway, so something I want to talk about because John was just giving me shit for this like 5 minutes before we started recording was I think every time in tabletop RPGs the DM always asks if there's anything else you want to do, and you're always worried you miss something. So I don't think all of you guys have like run many games. Some of you guys have run games, others not so much. Have you guys ever had something where your players missed something and you gave it your absolute all for them to try and find it, but they just couldn't piece it together? What are you laughing at, Nico?
What are you trying to say?
Well, I like John to go first because John, you were just nodding in agreement with me.
Yeah. So I used to run a Pathfinder, a 5e game. Like I ran it for the longest time, and okay, part of that is like I had spellcasters who refused to cast spells in that game, which was like a whole thing that I had to deal with. So I mean, they weren't always paying attention to like what was going on. And definitely, like, I would leave narrative hooks that seemed very obvious, right? Like, one person had a quest to go, like, deal with. They had, like, a god who had died, and they had to go, like, find out about this god. And the other person was praying to a god who was, like, known to kill other gods. And they both had a quest to go to an ancient temple, and neither one of them, they were like, where's my temple? You have a temple you got to go to. Where's your temple? They must be in different spots.
It just wasn't clicking.
It was like, yeah, guys, it links in, guys.
It's the same temple.
Fair enough.
No, I had the opposite issue in our Starfinder game where I wanted you guys to miss stuff because your characters were way too strong. So the last sword that Grunt got that made him hit for probably anywhere between like 60 to 80 every single hit. I was really hoping you guys wouldn't get that, but you got it, and you just destroyed the rest of the entire campaign.
Where did you find that sword again?
He got it from someone, but there was like you had to pass a dialogue, I forget what it's called in Starfinder,
A diplomacy
something like that, yeah, to convince her that you're good and that she'll give you the sword. I was really hoping you'd fail that because none of you were very persuasive, but you got it, and I was like, he's gonna get this sword.
Yeah, I remember that we had just gotten. It was at the end of. Sorry, what's the last book of that adventure called?
Signal of Screams.
Signal of Screams.
Forget the last book though.
Yeah,
or the Heart of Darkness. Or
the
something
Heart of
like
Darkness.
That, yeah.
And there's this one bit at the end where like everybody gets to pick kind of an item, and if you make like a sacrifice, you get it.
I remember this. I was hoping you guys didn't figure that out. either.
And
Just sacrifice
I'm
all of
sad
your
I missed
gear.
that session.
So I picked this item that lets me like save rolls, and so I would save a crit, and then Grunt or like another player's character would hit something, and I go, actually he crits it, and he had this sword that was like 2 levels over us.
It was insane.
So he would do like 200 damage.
It was ridiculous.
It was just like a bad combo for you, man.
Yeah, I should know. I was because the module was like, oh yeah, let them pick whatever they want, and this will print it as long as they give the necessary sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think coincidentally, whoever got their first item was like, oh, this replaces this, and threw in exactly what they needed.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys figured it out immediately, and I was like, well, they're all gonna get items now.
Yeah, I've never ran a campaign or even a one shot or anything, but I'm sure I've missed a lot.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing my players missed, I ran a Mummy's Mask campaign a while back in
Oh,
first
man.
edition. And in like the very first dungeon crawl the party was doing, there was like this silo with like a swarm of locusts in it. And it was an adamantine flail, might have been +1. And a lot of creatures in that adventure path had DR to adamantine got through it. And the second they saw the swarm, because they're brutal in first edition, they're like, nope, I'm not going in there. Like, whatever the swarm has, that's theirs. And then they missed that adamantine flail, and then the whole campaign, every time they had to deal with adamantine, everyone's like, oh, this is bullshit. I can't believe they never gave us an adamantine weapon. There was one, guys. There was one.
Although, honestly, though, I don't blame them for avoiding that swarm in first edition.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember swarms in first edition, and fuck those things.
They're bad.
terrible.
Terrible. Yeah, you can't just walk into a room and fucking destroy them with
Like
one
you
crit.
did.
Yeah.
No.
I think you cheated.
yeah.
I think you rigged the critical hit deck.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think we should probably get into the game now.
Let's do it.
John, I think as the resident expert and one of the only people that listened to the last session, would you like to give the recap of what happened?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go over it fairly quickly. Sort of at the end of episode 5, we were signed over the deed to a like unique mansion owned by Qhallaqh the Collector, or previously owned by Qhallaqh the Collector. And in his death, the deed passed to Berlin and then passed to us. So the whole of episode 6 is basically us exploring the first floor of this mansion. We figured out a few things. We have a pretty good suspicion that Qhallaqh was a vampire because he has a piece of glass that causes normal light to act as not sunlight. And he had a bucket with some platinum fangs in it. So those are fairly good indicators. We met a character named Argun
Argun the Annihilator.
Argun the Annihilator. Sorry, getting used to these Pathfinder names. They are not easy. It's not like Jeremy, the Hand Butler. But yeah, so Argun the Annihilator seems to be like the sort of the butler, the Alfred of this place.
And he's also just a hand.
Yeah.
Just to throw that in there.
Yeah, he's just a
Zombified
crawling hand, creeping hand. I forget what they call
Crawling,
those.
yeah. Zombified, whatever works.
Yeah, it's a zombie hand. Then we went through some bedrooms, and I think the major development really of the house is we found a bunch of notes and paintings written in like invisible ink. It's called moonlight ink or what? Sorry,
Ghost ink.
And you have to use heat to read the drawings. And we found out about some monsters called osteovites, and we found some more drawings that I believe may be demons or wild creatures. And we found out about a person that Qhallaqh had left the house potentially to that was buried in the crypt, and his name was Smoke. And so I think we're heading down into the basement, and we're going to see if we can't find the secret door that we were told about and the what's it called? And Smoke, and see if we can't deal with Smoke. So that is loosely where we're at. Adam, you want to take us away?
Hang on, I'm just trying to get my phone back. I just handed it off during that so Nico could put in his Wi-Fi password.
I got you.
I'm just checking something. Just checking my emails.
This is not a work event. Come on.
So do we all think that there's going to be some of these osteovites, or maybe even just one, depending on how strong they are in the basement?
I think
Maybe this guy was doing some sort of like experimentation on them or something, because he clearly had some, sort of heightened interest in this.
Maybe
Yeah, I would say at least one.
Yeah.
maybe Smoke is controlled by an osteovoid.
Maybe
Qhallaqh-
Smoke is an osteovite that this
Maybe.
man has, that Qhallaqh has tamed or something like that.
This is the other thing. Maybe Qhallaqh is the osteovite because he's the collector. So he collects all the bones and stitches them together into a bone
Oh.
chariot.
Yeah, I guess, is that something that we found out? Are these osteovites like sentient? Like, can we communicate with them, or are they just like beasts? Like
I
just
think-
demons that will not even like a
I
bear.
think-
You know.
I actually think they speak a language.
Oh.
They speak.
True. Also, like, how does recall knowledge work? Because I did recall knowledge on the picture of the osteovites. Can they do recall knowledge off of me saying these are osteovites and then find out more information?
I mean, they saw the same picture. Like
I suppose.
they could just show them
Yeah.
the picture, but they do they speak Chthonian.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
think,
No
did any of
worries.
you guys take like Common, like Elven, and Chthonian?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, no, I didn't really.
Aw.
Oh.
Aw,
what's the common in Geb is different too, right? So Syrian.
it's
I
Taldane.
think
Oh, it's Taldane.
I thought so.
I thought it
Syrian.
was Osirian
I thought it was
too.
Osirian.
It's
Oh no,
Osirian.
I have it right here. Taldane.
It does say
I also have
Taldane next to
Taldane.
common.
I think that's just like the standard common in
Oh.
Foundry.
like all across Galarian or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know Ancient Osiriani though.
Oh.
If it ever comes up.
That would have been very useful in my Mummy's Mask campaign. I don't know how useful it would be. Yeah, let's jump into it. So I think, so thanks for the recap, John. When we last left off, you guys were basically at this, you guys cleared out the top floor and you were at the stairs and getting ready to descend into the basement. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do before going down? Like any buffs or anything? Are you just ready to go in?
Right. I think our order is I'm at the front, and then I think who follows me? You follow
I'm
me.
second.
Andrew's behind me, and then we have oh man, I forgot everybody's characters' names.
Mathis.
Mathis. Okay, wait. So it's Iggsy, it's Knick-Knack, Iggsy, Mathis, and then Ilrune in that order. We have the like nice beefy vanguard, the big squishy front guard.
You're not squishy.
Bless you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Yeah, do you guys want to position? So the stairs you see now on the map, the like way to get on, that's gonna be the same way to get off when you go in the basement. So if you guys want to place yourselves, how you like, it'd be,
like in a line.
yeah, it'd be in like reverse order, I guess. You'd be like in that circle.
Game paused.
Oh, game's on pause now. Oops.
Yeah, your explanation made no sense. Can we just get in a line?
Oh, no. So
Yeah, I'm just looking at the
I'm gonna be
spiral
honest.
staircase on the map, and I'm like, what? I'm sorry.
yeah, the spiral
what?
staircase, the one in like the top left square, they'd be the person like going down first and then going around to the right. That'd be the order.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
have the Everlight
Oh, yeah,
crystal
sure.
that'll like hold in front of us for light.
Okay.
No, I have a torch because we need it for the ghost.
I have the lantern.
We,
now.
yeah, we also
Yeah, we also have a lantern now.
Don't forget. I mean, you could put on your crystal, no problem. But I do have the lantern now.
And if you remember, the lantern does give a +1.
Yeah, it's a +1 to all perception checks and recall knowledge checks for anything in the light. Also, you roll a secret roll, and I'm gonna take the scout action as we go down. The exploration action of scout.
Secret roll.
Switch with me, Ryan. Switch spots.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, someone else has to.
Did you just secretly roll?
I rolled. I don't know what I'm rolling for.
If you press on P, you can see all our exploration activities we have set. Adam, just make it easy for you. Go to the exploration tab. You should see everything we're doing right now.
Right.
Oh, so
P
we
does
have
Like
not
Knick-Knack
work
is
for me.
scouting, Ilrune's
investigate,
detecting
detect
magic. I'm
scout,
investigating.
and
My secret cat.
I'll search.
Good call.
okay, I'll allow it.
I hope you would.
See, my thing is, I always wonder if I should be searching because then I get like secret advantage, right? But
Secret advantage.
well, because I roll and then he rolls.
Technical term.
Yeah,
Secret advantage.
secret advantage. But also I just get the free check, so why would I waste my time? Like I'm doing it anyways. I don't
Yeah.
know.
All right, so you guys descend down the staircase. I think it's about 20 to 30 feet down. You guys eventually come to the bottom, and as you come down, sort of like a landing here, and then you see there's a hallway that goes down to the south and also branches to the west. And you see on like the close side of the hallway this like skeletal creature with some like tentacle weird bug monster inside of it. And I'll activate the
Like
map.
a picture or an actual?
No, we see it. We go down the stairs and there's an osteobite.
You see this bone creature kind of, it looked like it was walking around, and it just kind of stops and stares at you guys, and imagine you guys kind of stop and stare at it, and then everyone's gonna roll for initiative.
Huh? Everyone just points at it.
Jeez.
Do you think? Oh wait, rolling real dice, not Foundry dice. Great.
Oh.
Don't forget your scouting bonus from John.
What does that give us?
Hey,
Plus
what does
one?
mine? What does mine say? I rolled it all the way across
Oh.
the table. Can you help me out?
I don't know how to read that. I think it was a 13.
John managed
Okay,
to
we'll
find
go again.
the most
Okay,
obscure
perfect.
D20. Very cool skeletal looking die, but it is something to read.
Yeah, my favorite thing about when I bought these dice is they show you like a 2D cross section, like this is how we constructed the dice so it's like evenly balanced and you get fair rolls. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you sold me.
I'm in.
I'm in. I like that you did that. I like the design sketch.
All right. Igzy, what'd you get for initiative?
9.
Aw.
No, I rolled a 2.
Mathis.
I got, oh, excuse me, I got 21.
That's a
With
good
a
roll.
bonus.
Ilrune, what'd you get?
I got an 18.
Okay, update that. And then Knick-Knack.
23.
Damn, everyone got real good except for Andrew.
No, everyone. Don't look at me.
He's going exactly where he wants to go.
Yeah, I know.
A wizard arrives when he means to.
All right,
Look,
so yeah,
I
you
get
guys
it.
come down and you see this Ostavite is just kind of standing there. Knick-Knack, you're up first.
Ooh. Okay. It's my character actually just practicing his ghost voice for when he inevitably.
when he becomes one.
Yeah.
After he dies.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna take me 25 move. Ooh, can I do that?
Yeah, I'll say it takes another 5 feet because you're kind of squeezing underneath the spiral staircase as you run under it.
Okay. Well,
You're
in
not
which
getting around it.
in
yeah.
which case, fuck, I gotta move twice. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Oh, there's 2 of them, boys. There's 2.
Yeah, as you move up to go that one, you see there's another one. It was
God.
like coming towards
Mhm.
down the hallway that goes to the west.
Alrighty.
man.
Okay, I'm going to exploit vulnerability on the guy in front of me.
I'm good.
Okay. I had +7 to this. Okay, so dirty 20 against DC by level, and this is with a specific lore skill.
Okay. Yeah, I have applicable lore would be DC 13. So yeah. So first, you want to learn things about this? I'm assuming.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't crit because I'm not 10 over.
Right.
So I just automatically learn its number 1 weakness.
So what you would know about Ostavites is they don't have a lot of weaknesses when they're in their bone chariot. Once the bone chariot breaks, however, that's when their weaknesses start to come out. Their weakness to mental damage.
You just tell me the highest or one of the highest.
We'll go with mental because I said that.
Okay.
They're all the same.
And
though.
then would I beaten the recall knowledge check
yes.
as well? Okay, and then I get to ask another question for recall knowledge because I have diverse lore.
Okay.
In which case, what can I ask? we already know the lowest save because I did a recall knowledge on. Oh, does that count as a recall
It
knowledge?
might. What
I
is
guess,
their
yeah,
little save again? Do you remember?
You would
It's
have already.
will.
You would've-
Will?
You already recalled knowledge against it, so you're not gonna.
Yeah.
get
Okay.
it.
Okay.
My man, I've been waiting for this.
That's good. Okay. Alrighty.
Or I guess
so,
no, you do, because I'm thinking of my puny 1E brain, but in this one, like you use an action to do it. It's not like a free thing, so I'd
Right.
say you could recall knowledge again.
Okay. Can I learn their? Can I learn like armor class, or is that too?
No, that'd be. Do you know their highest save?
Sure.
Reflex.
Reflex. Okay.
That's good to know.
Okay. Yeah, that is actually good to know. Am I just gonna close the gap here and then hit him? I might just close the gap and hit him. I will.
Oh, you can't.
Oh no, because if I exploit vulnerability, I don't have enough movement.
Yeah.
Is there like parry or something, or like
Do you have a shield? You don't have a shield.
don't have a shield?
I'm on my way. I'll help.
Oh.
I'm gonna step back. A real wet noodle of a turn.
Charge right in just to run away.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna step back a little bit and
I
have
mean,
them close in on me.
You learn there's 2 of them. That's big.
This
That's
big.
pretty
That's
good
big.
info.
I also learned a lot of information about them. Also, so since they don't have any weakness right now, I'm gonna choose to inflict personal antithesis on them, which means that I do my level +2 in weakness
bonus-
damage.
okay.
Yeah.
So those weaknesses to mental don't arise until they're out of their bone cage. You said
Correct.
Right? Okay. So we got to destroy that.
Yeah, I'm just reading through, just confirming that that's the case. I'm like 99% sure, but I don't want to take something away from you guys.
Do we know if their bone cage has a resistance to anything? Or do we not find that out?
I didn't ask about immunities or
Okay.
resistances. That's I should have done that.
Yeah, all their they have a lot of immunities when in the cage, but the second that's broken, that's when everything kind of falls and their weaknesses come out.
Gotcha.
Okay, that was Knick-Knack. Mathis,
All right, so we clearly got to get rid of these bone cages. So I'm going to get out of the spiral staircase 15 feet, standing kind of behind Knick-Knack in line with that one Ostavite. Wow, that is not how I thought they were spelled.
How'd you think it was
To be
spelled?
fair. I thought it was Osteovite.
Oh no, it's Ostovite.
Ostovite. Okay, gotcha. And I think I'm going to throw some needle darts at the one directly south of me. That's 60 feet, so that will hit. So I'll just roll for attack. Let's see what we got here. Okay,
Ooh.
okay. 20, what is that? That's 16 plus 7, so 23.
That'll hit.
I was just taking a breath, guys. All right, so that's 3d4 damage. Piercing damage, I don't know if it's going to matter. 8 damage.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Yeah, you blast this thing. The 3 needle darts stick into it, and it says something in what's this language?
Chthonian.
Chthonian. You're not sure what it says though. Ilrune, you're up.
Okay, so I just want to double check. I'm like at the end of the stair. I'm not at the end of the stairs. I'm like at the last. Like I'm bringing up the rear.
Correct. You'd have to run like 15 feet just to get to like the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna run 15 feet past Igzy to get to the bottom of the stairs, and then with my last 5 feet of movement, step off, and I'm going to throw a divine lance at it. The one that is visible to us. And that'll be +6 to hit. 18.
That'll hit.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Oh,
All right.
boy.
Oh boy!
Udo lolly.
What kind of damage does the Holy Lance do?
2d4
Lance.
spirit damage.
Spirit damage.
Oh yeah, it's all spirit now. They got rid of like holy.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's 4 spirit damage.
Okay. So that's 4 points of damage to this Ostavite, and now it is the Ostavite's turn that was kind of hiding and you guys didn't know about. This Ostavite, it'll be 5. Okay, so we'll move 20 feet, and it's gonna come around the corner, and it's going to base you, Knick-Knack. Or no, it's Knick-Knack.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is going to, it's gonna use a bone spike.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
So like, it had, like one of the bones, it's like been like sharpened. It's gonna try and stab you with it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good roll. 23 to hit.
Yeah, it'll do it.
All right, so that will be interesting. Someone remind me, bleed damage that doesn't proc till your turn, correct?
Yeah, but also I
Right.
think I'm immune.
He's a skeleton.
Fuck you.
Loser.
That's right, you are a skeleton. Well, it'll stab you once, and then that will be max damage, 12 points of piercing damage.
Oh, go fuck
Oh,
yourself.
oh my god.
That's a lot.
I love that.
And then it's gonna, noticing you're not bleeding because you are made of bone, it is just gonna stab you again with that -5.
Christ.
That would probably not 11 to hit.
No.
Okay.
Wait, could Ostavites pilot you guys as like bone chariots?
Uh-oh.
Or would you have to
I
fight
think
against
no, because
it?
they're live. I mean, maybe.
Maybe if we die,
If you died, I don't see why not.
I want to become an Ostavite.
No.
When I
please.
die, donate my body to the Ostavites.
Okay. Then last up for the party is Igzy.
That's me. Okay. Can I see the Ostavite from the staircase?
Yeah, from the staircase, you're pretty close to the bottom, so you're just
Okay.
you see both Ostavites now.
Cool. So I will devise a stratagem against the one in front of Knick-Knack.
Okay.
So 7 on the die for +7. 14 might hit them.
It might.
I don't know if it will.
Definitely a tweener.
It's definitely a tweener. Oh, do I risk it, guys? What do you think? Do you think 14 will hit? No, you don't think
Go
14's
for
gonna
it. Dude, go for
Just
it.
go for it, though.
Just
Just
go
go
for
for it.
Go for it.
Okay, it'll give us valuable information. So stride 5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
Okay.
And he's ready to answer if it hits or not. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna unleash the swing.
Miss.
Yeah, I knew it.
You had that one in the
God.
chamber.
And that's your turn. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it. It's all 3.
Can you guys believe this guy thought a 14 would hit these things?
I didn't think that was that unreasonable.
Okay, now it's the Ostavite. It's it was 15 feet or 20 feet away from Knick-Knack. It was the one you guys first saw when you came down the stairs. It will move up to you, Igzy. It'll move up 15 feet, and it's gonna get you twice, Igzy.
Oh, good.
First attack. 18 to hit.
It hits exactly.
All right, that'll be 5 points of piercing damage. Now back to my previous question about bleed. Does that proc on your turn?
It is persistent damage that will start on my turn.
Okay.
How much bleed is it?
1d4.
1d4? Okay.
So that's
Let me give myself the bleeding condition.
I think
Doesn't
also
exist.
I'm not immune to bleed.
But how would you bleed?
I just read
well-
basic undead benefits, and it doesn't say anywhere that you're.
That might be
So-
under skeleton.
Well,
though.
no. So the thing is, Nico, when they made they don't want you to be busted as you're undead, right? Because
Mhm.
you don't have to breathe. Like
Yeah,
you wouldn't
yeah.
have to eat. Like there's a lot of pros. So I think you can still take.
So maybe
bleed,
it's
but-
not necessarily like bleed damage, but we're just
You're like-
taking some form of persistent damage.
Yeah.
Leaking
Yeah,
bone
my-
marrow.
see,
he
Calcium's leaking
cracked.
out.
He cracked one of my bones, and
Yeah,
it's
the bone marrow is
slowly-
just leaking out.
No, the bone is just like it's starting to propagate the cracks.
My marrow.
I need that. I need the marrow.
Alright, so they'll proc on your turn.
We gotta keep like flex tape on us so that we can see all the cracks.
And then he's gonna stab you one more time.
Okay.
No, an 8 misses you.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's the end of round 1. Top of round 2, knick-knack.
Okay.
So does he bleed or not?
Do I bleed?
Oh yes, you will. I mean, if you're saying you're not immune, you will bleed.
I don't think I am.
So you take your
Do I get a
calcium.
hero point for being an honest good boy?
No. I give you one for being an honest good boy, but then I take it away because you lied initially. 4 points of bleed damage.
Oh.
Oh, that's really a lot.
And I believe bleed that lasts until healed.
So persistent damage is all the same. At the end of your turn, you're gonna roll a d20. 15 or higher, it's gone.
Okay.
Okay. We haven't hit anybody yet. Yeah.
No,
Nope.
we did. We did.
Oh
Okay.
no, we've hit him a couple
You hit
times.
the initial Ostavite.
We've hit
Yeah,
this guy
okay.
a couple times.
That's the one in front of Iggy right now. He moved
Okay,
up.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
or yeah,
for yeah, I'm gonna go for the amazing move of 2 strikes and a step away.
Classic maneuver.
Yeah. Let me roll my dice. Sorry, I keep trying to roll on Foundry. Does a 25 hit by any
That's a
chance?
critical.
Oh,
but it's not. Don't draw a
It's
card,
not a
Ryan.
nat-
It's not nat 20.
Yeah.
Put that card
He
down.
was ready to go.
Just want to draw one card.
Ooh. Okay. 14 plus what is it? What is my bonus? I think it's plus.
Wait, you're telling me a 25 hit?
It's a crit.
So I missed by 1.
It
I
is
di-
plus
I
5.
didn't say that.
Oh my god.
Do I double the bonus as well?
I think so. Yeah. I think
Okay.
everything's-
Okay. So
everything's
then,
doubled. Why not? Sure.
24 points of damage.
So you
Ooh.
shatter this bone chariot, and then you look sort of at the bottom, and you see your sword is like stuck in the Ostavite, and it just kind of spazzes out, then it stops moving.
Oh, okay. I went
Oh.
right through.
Oh, maybe it's like a shield, like HP type thing.
Yeah, so you went
Okay, I thought
right
it was
through,
like
and
2
this.
pools.
Yeah, this thing's shattered.
You
and
overkilled
dead.
it.
Okay. Well, since I had such amazing success on the first one, I'm sure the second one will go just as well. Natural 20.
Fuck
you. Yeah. 21 is the total on the die, so I assume that hits.
What type of damage are you doing?
Still slashing.
Slashing, so you get gut slash. The target takes 1d4 persistent bleed damage.
Oh, would you look at that?
Revenge right
Let me
there.
roll my damage die. Okay, not as good this time. 6 plus 10 is 16 plus. Yeah, and then I get a d4 bleed.
So I don't think it will bleed because it is immune to bleed when this attack goes off.
Okay. Okay.
So
okay.
it won't get the bleed, but you still get double damage though. So what is that?
That's 16.
Oh, 16 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Does it count the bleed damage? Like the damage that I would get from the extra d4? No, because that's
No.
from bleed only.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
So you do 16 points of damage. So the creature is not dead, but you shatter the bone chariot. So now
Cool.
it's just the Ostavite on the ground, and I think if I click this, it should make it small. You see it shrunk down.
Oh,
Oh, it's
wow.
cute little
Yeah, so
guy.
now it went from a medium-sized creature to a tiny creature. It's still the same picture though. It's not like just an Ostavite, but
we should keep him. Does he fit into like a jar?
yeah, I mean,
Like roughly how big is it?
if you have a big enough jar, like it's tiny, it's like the size like a cat, like a fully grown cat.
Okay.
If only we had somebody that has like various knickknacks.
I don't
Yeah.
keep jars on
Do
me,
you, have
guys.
do you have a cat carrier on you? Oh, you don't have
I
that?
don't.
Oh,
I
damn,
don't.
Unfortunate.
And then I'm gonna take the amazing, very brave move of a 5-foot step back here.
Coward.
Um,
Okay, and that's your turn.
that is my turn.
Yeah,
Cool,
roll.
cool.
See if you're
Felt
still
like
Oh
bleeding.
yeah, roll for bleed.
Oh fuck!
Get a 15 or higher. That's all you need.
What is it, con?
No,
No,
just
just
a
roll.
flat d20.
Flat d20.
Oh, I rolled a 6.
Nope, still bleeding.
Mathis.
All right, I am going to daze this little bugger.
There it is.
So it's a DC 17 basic will save.
How dare you will shame this guy?
We looked into this.
He's not worth
I got
anything.
a 17.
You got it's a D. Oh, meets beats, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So half damage.
Damn. So half damage. Oh, one mental damage though. So what's that?
Surprise on his face.
It's actually pretty good. Let me just confirm. Okay, so that it's definitely more than 1 point of damage is what I'll tell
Lovely,
you.
lovely.
Oh.
It wasn't for nothing. So that was 2 actions, and then I'm gonna cast guidance on Ilrune because he's next.
Okay. Yeah, Ilrune, you're up. You just basing this thing and trying to crush it?
Well, I'm debating either doing that or healing Knick-Knack. How much hit points do you like? Would you survive another round of bleed?
Maybe.
What did it did 4 to me last time? So if it high ends me, I'm dead.
Well, you're not dead.
There's 2 to the 3 options kill me.
I don't think you're
like
instant.
those
I don't think you're
odds.
instant dead. We'll,
yeah.
We'll say
yeah.
instant.
I'll get
No,
wounded though. Also,
That
I'm-
might as well be dead.
Okay. Apparently, on page 452 of the core rulebook, you will find
here
an
we go.
answer. Another special type of physical damage is bleed damage. This is a persistent damage that represents the loss of blood. As such, it has no effect on non-living creatures or living creatures that do not need blood to live. So that's why it's not included in your stack block as an immunity.
So he is immune.
Yeah. So I do get my good boy point for then taking meaningless damage.
Oh, so you're immune to bleed then?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you won't take
Because
any-
like ghosts don't I'm reading this. Ghosts don't have a immunity to bleed in their stat block, but that's just because they're undead and so therefore there's no point in
It's
writing
universal.
that.
Because it's
Yeah.
just common sense that we wouldn't bleed. So
Yeah.
bleed shouldn't affect us.
Oh my god. I just want to say someone was definitely listening to this and they were fucking pissed. They're like, What are you saying? Of course they don't take bleed damage. But now
kidding me?
they're happy now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can give yourself those 4 hit points back then.
Cool. I'm healing with the power of reading.
It's gonna really
Love
suck
that.
if you're wrong again. You do take bleed damage because now
We figure out
Yeah.
like 2 episodes down the line though.
Oh fuck.
now
okay.
I'm committed to the double attack.
Ilrune, you're up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna smack it twice with my flail.
And you got guidance if you want to use it on any of them.
Oh yes, please. I will use it on the first one, and that's an extra 1d4 for the hit, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
Just +1.
Oh, okay.
You think in other game systems, Ryan?
I
Yeah.
am. I'm sorry.
I accept your apology.
It's an 11
What
to
the hell
hit.
was that noise?
The wettest like chuckle I've ever heard.
What'd you get to hit?
It's like I told a joke and you were drowning at the same time.
Yeah. The roll was so bad this
I
guy
got an
drowned
11
in
to
his
hit the
seat.
first
They'll
one.
miss.
And then on the second one at a -5.
What is it?
So it drops down to a 13,
Oh.
but then I have a +6 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
19
21.
hits.
I can't do math.
It's okay.
Kill it.
We went over this last session.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, 19 hits it. What's that damage looking like?
So that is going to be. Oh, I'll use my big D6 for this.
John is combing the rule book right now, and I don't know
Yeah.
why.
That is 7 damage
Oh.
of the bludgeoning variety.
That actually. Hang on. It based on the. Yep. That will kill it.
Hey.
Splat.
Just what we needed.
Because it takes more. Is now vulnerable to physical damage. So you crush that little bugger.
Beauty. We're not out of initiative yet, are we?
Yeah. So you guys survived the Ostavites for now, but yeah, we're not out of initiative because someone is bleeding. Igzy. You will take 1 point of bleed damage on your turn.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I was combing the rule book to make sure that it was still in the new updated rules, and it is on page
It is, yeah.
409.
Okay, let's see if I get rid of it. I rolled a 7, so I'm still bleeding.
All right.
But luckily, one of my friends here can administer first aid for 2 actions to
yeah.
attempt to stop the bleeding.
I don't think who can Knick-Knack can you can't do first aid. Can you?
Do you have to be trained?
Believe so.
Oh, well. Is it a lore skill?
All right. Anyway,
Is first aid a specific skill? I don't have it.
it's a
No,
medicine.
It's a medicine, check.
Oh, okay. Well, then yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, so it's your turn, Mathis. We're gonna skip Knick-Knack because he.
I'm gonna go
Jerk.
inspect the bodies. Just kidding. All right, I'm here to help administering first aid.
Oh, I learned something. Persistent damage is the end of your turn, not the beginning.
All right, guys, here we go. Maybe
It
finally,
might matter.
Maybe finally I'll succeed
Yeah, I mean,
a
it could
medicine
matter,
check.
yeah.
Not in this fight.
Probably not.
Oh man.
12.
I don't know what the DC is.
It's definitely more
Says
than 12.
medicine check on a creature taking persistent bleed damage. DC is usually DC the effect that caused the bleed. I don't know if that counts as like the creature's DC per level.
I'll say it's the creature's DC per level because
Which makes
was
no
just, it was
sense,
just an
yeah.
attack. Yeah. You still got 12.
We got 12.
That is not a success.
Oh, we got another
Alright.
guy who can try, right?
Ilrune,
Ilrune, you want to try and fix him up?
you're up.
Your medicine checks are like cursed, dog.
They're cursed. They're cursed. Yeah. Like, I have not rolled double digits on a single one. Not even that. Like, 8 is the highest roll I've gotten.
If you critically fail, I will take bleed damage again. So
I'm trying not to.
Just set a new
Alright.
DC.
Here we go. So using my healer's toolkit,
help.
we'll stop the bleed with a mighty
2.
so 9 on the die, but I have a
Oh,
plus
okay.
6.
That should
to
be enough.
medicine.
15?
15.
DC 15, right on the nose.
Yeah.
Hey.
There we go. Is that our first successful heal?
I don't
No,
think
no,
so.
we've done
I think it's like
healing.
the second.
I think there's a bunch of heals right after you guys got fucked by Mashguta.
Yeah.
Ain't our first rodeo, but even if
Yeah.
it's our second,
I mean,
it's still
not
pretty
bad.
good.
It's
We
still-
are
it's
we
still
are
good.
level
It's still
1
good.
characters. You can't nail it every time.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I haven't nailed it once. So, guys, I'm trying. I'm trying to be helpful.
Okay. Yeah. So let me read. Is there a description of? There's no description of this basement. But yeah, it looks like those two hallways connect. Looks like one hallway goes south, the other goes west, and it looks like after about 40-ish feet, that hallway going west wraps back around south, and they connect at the far south side of this room.
So there's like one chamber.
Yeah, it looks
in
like
the
one
middle of
chamber,
this
but
hallway.
there's like some the support is right in the middle.
Mhm.
It's a load-bearing wall, so they have to have it there.
Before we go anywhere, do you want to try and stitch my flesh?
Absolutely, I would love to stitch your
Yes.
flesh.
Actually, you
I
don't
would
have
love-
any flesh.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I would ask if,
I'll tend to your
Flex
corpse.
seal
Yeah.
the bone. Yeah.
In my
You wanna
head
kill me,
canon, you're like
Ilrune?
reaching into the bone chariot and like, oh, this looks about the right
Yeah.
size thing.
All right, here we go. 10.
Plus.
That's with the
That is it.
Oh.
That is it.
Okay, so I'm immune to that for like an
Ilrune,
hour.
would you
An
like to
hour.
try to heal
An
me?
Yeah, I'll try and heal you, and I'm just gonna hit you with a 2-action harm spell.
Wait.
Ooh.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. Not me, please.
Surprise death.
No.
So that is 11 points of healing.
Ooh, very close to my max hit points. Thank you very much.
Cool.
You're welcome.
Then
This guy didn't do anything.
It's okay, you'll get it
It's the
someday,
attempt.
but
It's the effort that tries that matters, right?
yeah.
and then my actions.
You know, I think that applies to like when you get somebody a gift, but when you're like, you know, doing surgery,
Yeah,
it's a little bit of a different
The
situation.
effort has to carry.
Wait.
Critical success.
Let's go.
Oh, how much hit points?
48 hit points.
Oh, that's gotta heal me.
4 points back.
That's a 7 on
You
the
already
table.
fully healed me. That's all I
Okay.
needed. I only needed that 5.
I don't like when you guys succeed.
We've
Okay.
noticed.
Ooh, there's an open door.
Yeah, so you guys move it more. You see that hallway to the west. It looks so you can see like the first of looks like a few prison cells.
Okay.
So you see one prison cell, and then you see there is to the north. There's a door at the end of this hallway, and it goes up. This doesn't look like a prison cell, but it goes into some larger room.
I'm sorry. So the compass rose is north is below us.
No, north is above.
Above. Oh, so wait. So what are you saying is up north? Like in this room with the
At
staircase?
the end of the hallway.
At
the
the end of the
west.
hallway to the west, to the north, there's that door that goes up.
Oh,
That's
okay.
open door,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to just go down the west hallway and then check all the rooms.
Okay.
Sure.
West.
Let's do it. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Beast.
Okay.
All right. You guys head west. So now, as you move to the end of this hallway, there's that door to the north, and then you see it looks like there's 4 prison cells, on the western side of this hallway that turns to the south. And then if you guys are peeking into that northern room, you can see this room is filled with 2 stone tables bearing leather straps, chains, and other restraints. You can see racks of rusted blades, clamps, and other tools line the walls. On the north wall, you see an enormous oil painting, and it depicts a fiercely grinning general with one hand tucked into his jacket, while the other clutches an absurdly large halberd. And then you see there's a lot of like refuse and shit lying on the floor of this room, and it looks like fairly recent.
So I would imagine, and I don't think this is a leap. This painting is fairly related to our friend upstairs.
Argon the Annihilator. You think this is
maybe.
Argon the
Oh.
Annihilator?
They said it's a general with a massive halberd.
It looks
and
like a general.
He's got one hand in the pocket. I'm telling you, that a pocketed hand, that's the hand that's
That's the hand.
upstairs.
It's either him or
Pocketed
Napoleon.
hand is
Yeah.
Argon himself.
In which case, it's just a normal sized halberd.
That's true.
I will make a perception check and then I will walk.
Sure.
I was just like, I don't like torture room. I feel like traps in torture room. Okay, that's gonna be a 9.
You don't hear anything.
Okay, well, if there was a secret, I'd get a secret roll, so it's fine.
All right, everyone, flood in the room.
Or you guys flood into the room. You see the room. If you go to the western side of the room, it actually dips down more into the south on that end, and you see a giant pile of refuse there, and it looks like it's just the bodies of rats and like really small ostovites.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything in the pile of bodies, or
Do you want to go look around?
I want to go look around. Maybe I'm not gonna go right up to that pile of bodies just yet, but in the remaining room, can we notice any like secret doors or anything? Maybe someone hold like a torch up to the wall to see if we can find any of that ghost ink.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna roll a little die there, Adam?
And
I wonder why he's doing
remember,
that.
I have the search action going,
Right.
So you also roll a die for him.
so I
And
get a
I am
free
detecting
secret
magic.
check.
There's no secret doors in here.
Pretty sure. Would you roll one die for both of us?
No, I rolled 2 dice.
Okay.
You guys don't see any secret doors.
Did you add our bonuses? Do you know what they are?
I don't need to.
Okay.
There's no secret
That's not
doors.
good.
Okay.
I want to use like medicine to examine the bodies of the small rats and ostovites to see if I can identify what did it. Like what
Sure.
like killed them and piled them up here maybe, or it's an 8.
All right, so you're examining them, and it looks like the like on the rats, you see it looks like the marks of like ostovite like tentacles, and then on the ostovites, it's like the bite marks of rats.
Oh,
So it looks like they were fighting each other. But as you're like close and looking here, you see a giant rat like bursts out of this pile, and it's gonna try and take a bite out of you.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't want to inspect the pile just yet.
I figured at some point somebody was gonna get surprised attack.
Yeah.
It's the giant rat.
It's fair.
So this rat is going to take a bite out of you, Ryan. Let me see.
It's gonna try
17.
and not succeed.
Oh,
That's stupid.
get destroyed.
Yes, that rat tries to take a bite out of you, Elrune, and then in the back, I think that's Igzy at the back of the
Yeah.
room. You see from out behind one of these tables, another rat comes out here,
Whoa,
and then another rat also like right there.
that is just too many rats.
So there's 3 giant rats now in this room.
Do they make all the rules?
The giant rat. Okay, let's roll some initiative fighting these rats.
Love it.
Rat fight.
Ooh, it's my first bad initiative roll.
Okay,
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
it's my best roll of the day, which is not a good sign.
I got a 1. I rolled a 1.
Do you want
What
some
is
of
going
mine?
on?
Do you want some of my
I
dice?
can't.
You gotta switch up the dice there.
Igzy, what'd you get?
18.
That's a good roll.
Yeah,
Terrible.
including the scout bonus.
Well, it actually
Nice.
like with I got a +4 though. I guess +5.
Mathis.
I got 6.
Oh,
Hmm?
okay. +6. Knick-knack.
10.
Okay, updating a 10. And then Ilrune, what did you get?
I got a 19 with the scout bonus.
That's real good.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Just
So you said
unbelievable.
19?
Yes.
This is the fight we die to
Mhm.
giant rats. We don't
Okay.
even make it to the smoke.
So the begin the encounter. 2 of the rats are going to go first.
Oh, I didn't realize how many rats were in this
Yeah,
fucking
There's
room.
3 rats.
Two more rats came out. They were hiding behind the torture.
Good thing I made that
Tables.
strong perception check when I walked into the room. It was like, oh, there's definitely something in here. 9.
Yeah, you're the only one that made that perception check.
Yeah, I know.
So the first rat, it's the one in the left, upper left corner of the room. It's gonna take a step up to you, Igzy, and it's gonna try and bite you twice.
Okay.
Probably failing, but we're here to farm some rolls. It's actually a pretty good roll, 25.
Yes. What?
So that will be 4 points. No, 2 points of damage, minimum damage.
Okay.
But I just
What
wanna I don't wanna fuck with you, but I think we gotta look at some disease rules.
Uh-oh.
Do I get a save?
For reference, you and I, we get +1.
Oh,
Yeah, so give me a. I'm still looking up the DC. Give me a Fortitude saving throw for.
okay. Hold on. We're cooking here. 17.
You're good.
Nice.
So you can see like there's all this like rotten flesh in this creature's mouth when it bites you, and you like, oh, that's
nasty.
that's probably not good. Is the oh yeah okay. So oh yeah, these just have stages in second edition.
Do they?
Cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do. Like 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Cool. Then that rat will try and bite you one more time. Where's my damage? This 17 to hit.
Miss.
Or sorry, it was 16. That still misses
Still
though,
misses.
obviously. Okay, that was the first giant rat. Next up is another giant rat. What are you laughing at?
That was the first giant rat, and now for the other giant rat.
This one's gonna walk up to you,
And
Iggy.
then
It's the
the
other one at the
last
back of the
giant
room,
rat.
Feeling a little singled out.
and it's gonna take 2 bites. You just happen to be at the back. I rolled a d12, so hang on. 16 will miss you.
Correct.
And then the next attack, 13 will miss you.
Yes.
So 2 bites, 2 misses. Then Ilrune, you're up.
Okay. Yep. I am going to just, swing and smack the one in front of me. An 8 misses.
Pretty sure, yeah.
We'll go again.
Try that one more time.
Try a different d20 this time. 15.
That hits.
Sweet. I think it's 1d6.
Yeah, you rolled the d6 last time.
Sweet. 6 points of damage.
Nice. You smash the. You said you're using a flail?
Yes.
Yeah, you smash down on this rat, and it lets out like. Weep. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, John.
Weep.
It is now that rat's turn. It's gonna take. Yeah, it's
I
gonna try.
still have one more action.
I'm so sorry, Ilrune. That's
so
where you didn't
mean.
move. Go ahead. What's your last action?
I'm going to think about it for a while now.
That's
Oh,
fine.
No, I'm going to raise my shield.
Okay.
Okay, good one. That's a good. I like that action.
It's that rat's turn. It's gonna take 3 bites at you. All I need is a 20.
Yeah, simple.
Even with a -10, it might not crit.
That is not hit. The first attack will miss. Next attack, 21 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, that'll be 5 points of damage, and give me a Fortitude saving throw.
Okay, I am going to use shield block as a reaction though.
Okay. I know you minus damage, but I think that damage goes to your shield instead, though.
It shares it between you and the shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
reduced by the DR of the shield, right?
So +8 to fortitude.
That's pretty good. +8?
Yeah, that is
a
fucking
beef boy.
bonkers. Oh my
That's a
god.
15 for fortitude.
Okay. Cool. So you feel fine for now,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then it'll take
Cool.
its last bite with big minus.
Sorry, how much damage was it?
5 points of damage.
5 points. So would that be 2 to me, 3 to the shield, or 3 to me, 2 to the shield?
Isn't it based on the shields?
You both take the remaining after
Yeah,
the.
so you apply the shield's DR, and then
Yeah.
you take the you split the remaining damage.
Yeah. Not split. You both
Oh,
take
you both
the
take
remaining
it. My
damage,
bad.
yes.
Sorry.
And
Oh,
then
yeah, I see my shield HP.
Yeah.
Okay.
last
Oh, so
attack.
I
Does
don't
a
take
2 hit?
The DR is 5.
Almost.
Oh, wait, so if it shield block, it blocked all my damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're good.
so do you even have to make a save then?
I guess not. Yeah, you wouldn't have taken any damage,
Yeah.
so you're good.
Cool.
Iggsy.
That's me. I will devise a stratagem against the rat to my east.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if a 5 is going to do much for me.
Yeah, so tack to
So-
the west.
So for my second action, I will attack the rat to the west without devise a stratagem.
Okay.
Oh, that's so much better. 20 to hit.
Barely hits.
Yeah, barely. And that will be a juicy D8. 8 points of slashing damage.
You skewer this rat and it's
Oh,
Hey.
beauty.
dead. So one rat has been killed.
Okay, and then I will stride into the room further.
Okay. Oh, these rats have attacks of opportunity. No, they don't. Knick-knack,
I
you're
figured they didn't.
You know what? I can exploit vulnerability from here. I'll go for that on the rat. Is a 26 gonna do it?
Yes,
Crit?
you that will be a crit.
Okay. I forget what a crit lets me do.
Perfect.
I think I just get to know all of its resistances. Or sorry, all of its weaknesses.
It doesn't have any.
Okay.
So I guess in this case you're gonna do the emotional weakness.
yeah. Is that better when I crit?
It is.
I don't think it is. It's the same. Okay, so I'm gonna just step up to it and give her a whack. Okay, 16 plus 6.
That'll hit.
Yeah, okay. And then okay, that's gonna be 8 plus 5 plus 2.
Um,
So it's 15.
I
15
killed
points
it
hit.
with 8.
yeah, you
Yeah.
fucking eviscerate this rat.
cool. That is cool.
Mhm.
Guys, they're weak to slashing damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay, and then I think just Mathis.
Hell yeah.
You're up. There's one rat left.
Not for long. I wanna suck on this thing's soul a little bit.
Oh, he's doing it.
Yeah.
I'm finally doing it, guys.
Do rats have souls though? Is this a?
They're
Yes.
a living creature. That you're gonna let me suck
Let
his
him
soul.
suck.
Just let me siphon a little
Let a
bit
boy
of it.
suck.
All right, so I'm gonna cast Soul Siphon. It is one of my focus spells, so I'm gonna go up in my curse, but that just makes me take half healing from non-magical healing. So hopefully not too big of an issue. So I'm gonna need a DC 17 Fortitude save from you.
Good thing rats are known for their great fortitude. You're gonna be mad, but I got a 19.
No way.
Like natural or
No, like with
Oh.
after it's a very poor
Okay.
bonus.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. 2
so
2 void damage, but I get 2 temp HP.
All right.
So that's kind of fun.
You killed a rat.
Oh, wow.
Look at the positives.
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
2 hit points
It
left.
had 6
so-
health. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
this poor rat gets its soul sipped on and
You
it's
said-
dead.
you said
I was
the
ready to
soul.
use Void Warp after this, take all my void damage out now since I can't do it anywhere else.
Okay, but yeah, you guys have successfully killed these 3 rats. Yeah, in the torture chamber, and yeah, there's that pile of ostovite and rat bodies.
Anything interesting about these rats? Like they're just big rats.
They're just no, because you made your recall knowledge, right? With
Yeah.
they're just big. They're not dire rats, but they're like giant.
They're not
Rats.
rodents of
Okay.
unusual
Well,
size.
Well, dire, I think dire rats are real big, right?
Mhm.
That's right. Yeah, these are just giant rats. They're not dire rats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
In the pile of osteovite like bodies and bones and stuff, and even with the osteovites that we fought before, I'm gonna keep saying osteovite by
That's
the way.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds better.
Were there any human bones that they were using? Could we tell that? Or
Yeah, give me a medicine.
oh god,
Check.
my best check.
Yeah.
I'll.
Oh,
Oh.
17?
Yeah, there's definitely
Hey.
human, but there's like bones from like every like sapient species.
Oh, okay.
So he's definitely human, half orc, like some halfling bones, and even you see some like oh those are like cow bones. Like
Okay.
there's all sorts of creatures.
They don't discriminate.
Yeah,
take
they
any
like
bone.
all bones.
All bones are bones.
All bones. All right, I think we're
Okay.
done in this room then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the healing you can only do that once an hour, right? If you flub it or
Yeah,
not.
there's
Okay.
feeds later on you can take to make it faster.
Um,
Mhm.
Ryan, did you detect magic in here?
I
'Cause there was a bunch of
have it
blades and stuff.
constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So we didn't detect any magical auras.
Just whatever magic items you guys had on you.
Question: is there a reason I can't see through this cell door as opposed to the other cell doors?
Yeah. So that correct answer to that is I definitely fucked up the wall there.
Just so
You
real
should
quick,
be able to see through it.
do we
Okay.
see anything just like standing outside the cells?
Yeah, so in the cells, so you can see all these cells are the same. So you see like the far wall of all these cells, it's made up of like skulls and other bones.
Ooh.
And then you see the like the walls between the cells and like the one facing you guys. It appears to be tightly woven ribs.
Okay.
The floor of the cells is bare stone, and you can see an iron rung is bolted to the floor in the center of each cell.
So just in the back of, so you said the walls are made of skulls and bones.
That's the westernmost wall, like the one away from you.
At the
Yeah.
back of the back of the cell rooms. Now, are in those walls, are there any skulls which have a hand coming out of the mouth?
Yeah,
Give me a perception check.
Oh.
I was gonna. Yeah, good call.
Natural 20.
No,
So you don't see a lever, but you see it looks like some of these skulls, like you think there's a room on the other side of that wall because it looks like some of those skulls are like peepholes, and you can see like into like
Oh.
yeah,
People's
it looks
into
more.
that room, like into the cell or into whatever room is behind.
It's
the wall?
meant to look into here from the room behind it, but you got high enough where you're like, there's definitely those are peepholes. There's a room on the other side of that wall.
Can I use the peepholes from this side?
You have to get into the cell and the doors are locked.
Wait. So you said you're looking for a hand sticking out of the
Yeah,
the skull.
Or you
Or
not
is it a
the-
lever?
The lever. It was a lever.
Oh,
I think
okay.
with
I was
the
gonna say
hand
if it
on
was a hand, then maybe we
But,
have to put
yeah,
like our
maybe-
little
maybe the
butler
lever-
But yeah,
through
you
the
don't see
wall,
that.
but-
You see the
Okay.
peepholes.
Maybe the lever somewhere else, and once we're in the secret room, we can just look back in through these cells.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh wait. So
the doors are locked.
do you think we can get the
Yes.
cell open?
I was about to try that. Ingsy will step up to one of the cell doors. He'll pull out his crowbar, and I'm gonna try to pry it open.
So
What's wrong?
You
What's
can
wrong?
try the thing that you guys found a ring of keys. In
Oh
the
yeah,
last
we
session.
did. We did. It's just on our party sheet, which is why I wasn't thinking about
Oh.
I'm gonna remind you guys because I know like your characters would remember. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he does
Okay.
not pull out his
it.
crowbar.
Yeah, it has 4 keys. There are 4 cells. That makes
Oh
sense.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good. Huh.
I'm gonna.
Knick-Knack's like twirling the keys on his finger.
Yeah, trying to pry
to
them.
Yeah. Okay. So let's crack this guy with the keys.
I thought you said, no, we're still gonna use the crowbar.
You know what? Might as well.
Yeah, you guys, it might not be the first key, but eventually you get the right key. I'll unlock this. I'll unlock all the cell doors.
Thanks.
I would like to. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Ilrun stepped up to the. I was gonna say I'm gonna use stealth, but Ilrun stepped up to the wall, so it is what it is now.
Okay, somebody was opening
each
and
pick a
closing the
cell.
door, so I'm like, I wonder if I can time it right.
Sure. So you guys go into the cells. You're trying to peep through.
Yeah, we're peeping.
Okay, so it's definitely set up to look from the other side. It's a very poor angle, but it looks like there's a hallway that runs from south to north
Okay.
on the other side, and that's all you can make out.
Alrighty. Okay.
Fair enough.
So with dark vision, I can't see anything else on the other side.
No, just because the angle's bad. Like it's not that you can't see, just the angle's terrible since you're viewing from the wrong side.
What is
Now-
lighting down here, by the way, without our light sources? Is it just dark?
It's pitch black. There's
Okay,
no light.
so
or anything.
torches and our lantern are
So I want to.
keeping everything light.
Do we want to keep? I have a suggestion. Is I can see because we can see into the hallway. Summon undead. I have to be able to see the area, so I could summon something on the other side to like open the door. It depends if it's locked from the
If
other
we
side. It might.
if
not
we
work,
don't
but-
end up finding the lever, then
We'll
maybe
try
we'll
that.
go with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, I think
Yeah, I think at least we should finish this.
because we might just be able to
section.
walk.
Because that's a
there.
spell slot. That's a
Yeah.
spell slot, right?
Let's.
yeah.
Also, my thought here is let's double back north and then come down the other side of this hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So
you
the
guys can see
scratching.
as you're getting to the bottom, it looks like both of those like hall because this hallway went to the west and then pivoted south, and the other one went right south. They
Yeah.
definitely converge in a larger chamber
Okay.
at the far southern side of the basement.
Room at the top of the hallway to the.
Yes.
Tell us. Is
Oh yeah. Did you open the door?
No, I'm about to. I
Yes,
just,
that room exists.
Yep. Yes.
I
There's a
clicked-
room there.
I'm gonna click open that door.
Okay. Sure. So. So you
Confirmed,
open the
yes.
door. You can see in this room there's 4 stone coffins lying on the east wall of this room. Each of the coffins, the lid, they're all open. The lid's like laying adjacent to the coffin.
Mhm.
It's like angled up on it.
Nothing in them, like no person.
Would you
or
like to
Yeah.
make
If
a
you guys
perception
move
check?
in, you take a peek in the coffins. They're all empty.
Okay.
Alright.
I did make a perception check, so I'm just gonna read it out because it was good numbers. 21. Is there anything?
Yeah. I
No,
wanna
you
look-
don't. You
I
don't
want to
see
look for
anything.
like scratch marks and stuff on the inside. I got an 18, just to see if like anything maybe
No,
clawed
you
its
don't.
way out.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
How about like so just nothing in the coffin, no like secret compartments or anything.
No,
Maybe-
with that, yeah. If you're looking, like, I'll roll a perception check over like everything to like tear this room apart. You don't find anything.
Okay.
Can I?
So
would
this
it
will
be-
be a guest room.
For vampires.
Would it be like a security or maybe like a lore check to see like is it very common in Gab? Like, do all undead kind of like use like coffins and shit for sleeping? Is it just vampires? Like,
So I don't know that answer either, but
Okay.
I'm making my ruling now. It's not uncommon to have like
Okay.
coffins in your
okay,
basement, especially in Geb. Like if you guys are in like some other part of the world, like Absalom, you'd be like, "What the fuck's going on here?"
Yeah.
But you'd be like, this is Geb, baby.
Oh, this is normal. Yeah.
Welcome to Gab, baby.
I actually prefer the Gabite king size coffins.
Yeah.
A little bit more
I want-
roomy.
yeah, it's nice. You can have a partner in there. It's like a little less restrictive.
The Alaskan king.
Yeah, the Alaskan king coffin.
The
That's
biggest
what I was
feat,
trying to go for with the Gabite
Could fit a
king.
giant.
the biggest feat of Geb engineering is the coffin bunk beds. So yeah, you guys move further to the south down the hallway. You go back out, and there's another room.
Okay.
Oh.
Before we open it, I'm gonna cast guidance on Knick-Knack.
Ooh, appreciate it.
Am I detecting any magic from behind the door?
But I'm gonna cast it right before he opens the door because it only lasts one round.
I don't-
So.
So here's my question about detect magic. Does it go through? Like, I'm trying to, like-
small
I don't know why it
stone- like
wouldn't.
up to. Let me see. There is a ruling for this.
Yeah, it's
I'm
an
wondering
amount of wood, an amount of stone, an amount of lead. Usually is what they give you.
Yeah, I'm just wondering like what the
So I ignore magic I'm fully aware of, which is nice that like we're not just lit up.
You're blind.
The fucking lantern.
Yeah, what's the wall limitation? I don't think it's.
It doesn't say anything
think
about it. It just says I receive no information beyond the presence or absence of magic.
Okay, then I guess in that case, I mean, we'll look into it later, but for now, I'll say you do detect the presence of magic in that room.
Okay, so
Ooh.
I'm like, hey, we detect I'm like detecting some magic behind there. I'm going to like ready my shield in front of me then.
Okay.
Open
Bang,
it.
bang, open the door.
Open the door. It's a very similar layout to the northern room that you went into. 4 stone coffins lie on the east wall of this room. 3 of them are open with the lid laying against the coffin like the last one, but the southernmost coffin is closed. And that's 100% where the scratching noise is coming from. And we'll find out what's in that coffin in the next episode.
Aww.